Hi, my name is Jacob Dolman. For my biomechanic video analysis, I will be showing you how to take a slap shot. To start off, there are three key components to a slap shot: the preparation, the wind-up, and the follow-through. For my preparation, my feet are abducted a bit more than shoulder width apart. So you can draw my shoulders roughly. You can see how my feet are wider than this. Here. This is a key thing because the wider your base, wider your base, which is my feet, the lower your center of gravity will be. This is key because a slap shot is usually taken on ice and you need a low center of gravity to keep your balance. My left hand is fully supinated and both my hands have oppositional grips. My back arm, or my left arm, is at 178 degrees. It should maintain around this angle, which should be ideally 180 degrees, throughout my whole slap shot. However, this is one of my weaknesses, and I will talk about this more later. As I start my preparation, you will notice how my weight shifts forward. I do this by transferring all my weight onto this front foot and shifting my shoulders forward. My center of gravity therefore goes from over here, or around there, to over here now. This is important because, as you will see in a second, as I press play, my back foot right here is able to now shift backwards, which will widen my base even more, allowing me to have an even lower center of gravity. This is because I shifted all my weight into that front foot, so now there's no weight on this back foot, so I'm able to lift it up freely. So as I press play again, you'll notice how my back hand, or my left hand, right here, actually slid down the stick. So it slid down the stick. This is because, much like a lever, as I will draw down here, a lever, this is the fulcrum point right here, and here's the load, here's the resistance. The lower the lever goes, the more torque you will have. And this torque is very important because, as you will see later on, my stick will bend, catapulting the puck forward even better. So right now, I'm at the very peak of my preparation. My back is now lumbar flexed over a bit, my knees are both flexed, and both of my feet have plantar eversion, meaning that they're rotated inward. Right now, my front arm, or right arm, is at 136-degree angle. This arm could ideally be closer to 90 degrees, but due to the fact that I do not keep my back arm at 180 degrees, I need to have it at this angle or else my arms might break. So this is also part of the thing that I need to fix. As I start my wind-up, notice how the puck right here is about 2/3 of the way. Sorry, I drew that one wrong, my bad. Notice how the puck is about 2/3 of the way towards my front foot. This is because I will be aiming to hit the ground right about here, enabling my stick to flex. So as I press play, you'll see me wind up. This is shoulder rotation, period. As I reach my max point, my back arm is no longer at that ideal 180 degrees. This is bad because now, instead of having my stick be able to go like this in a wide range of motion, which helps me gain speed, it now has to go like this, and even, sorry, that was the wrong line, my bad. It now has to take a trip like this, so an even shorter distance, which gives me less time to gain momentum and speed using my power of my arms. Also, at this point, my stick is right here and my body is right here. The angle between these two is 44 degrees. To maximize my power, I want to aim for about here, so almost parallel to my body. This gives me the full range of motion for my slap shot, which will give me more power because instead of having a range of motion from here to here, it will have from here to there, which gives my slap shot this much extra time to gain power. As I go through, my eyes are always maintaining contact with the puck. My front arm is now at an angle of 121 degrees. As I said before, this should ideally be around 90 degrees, but because of the bad angle of my back arm, it is at 121 degrees. The last part of my wind-up is that now, after shifting my center of gravity from here to over here, going like that, I have now shifted it towards the back. So now all my weight is on this back foot. So my center of gravity is now around here-ish, right there. I am now ready to start my follow-through, as you will see. So my shoulders lead the rush. This is not good because you would like to start with your biggest muscles to your smallest muscles. However, you will see very shortly how all of my things combine together. For example, right here, my hips start to rotate. My hips rotate. My shoulders are starting to rotate. And my knees are rotating also. Here. So as I do this, I am transferring all my weight forwards, which makes it all come on this foot. This foot is losing all of the weight and transferring it over here. All of my body weight is being transferred to the forward, which is then transferred through this arm into the stick. Here. So, right here, you can see how my shoulders have fully rotated, my hips have also rotated, and my legs are rotated also. If you look at my back leg is now at an angle of 114 degrees, and my front leg is now at an angle of 149 degrees. My stick has now hit the ice right here, and as you will notice, it has flex going on, so it's now like this, it's bent back instead of its normal straight position. This is ideal because now the stick will act like a whip or a catapult, which will then unleash its springiness and fire the puck forward on a good angle. Right here, you'll notice the problem I've been talking about the whole time. My back arm is at 109 degrees. Because of it not being at the ideal 180 degrees, as I said before, 180 degrees, which would have been around here if it was like that, my hand has slipped from around here where it should be to over here. It has slipped up the stick this way. This has raised the fulcrum point of my stick, which has decreased the total flex that my stick has had, which will therefore decrease the power that gets transferred to my shot. Right, so as I press play, I make contact with the puck, my body continues to rotate, and my stick straightens out. The puck gets catapulted this way. This is the last part of the slap shot. Notice how I never stop my motion. I always follow through. Here, you cannot see it, but my stick has been flicked this way. I've rotated it. This is how you get air and accuracy on the shot. You almost flick it like a wrist shot. That's what you do. And you always maintain eye contact. My head's gone from here to looking at the puck always. Always look at the puck. At this point, all of my weight has been transferred to my front foot, and I've scored a goal. Thank you for watching. Hope this has been helpful, and thanks.